66% of the people who take the test to become a financial advisor and receive their license actually pass the test. However, 90% of the people who take the test to receive their license with the guidance of Edward Jones pass the test. This statistic I found really interesting because Edward Jones has such a dominant figure in this situation. I made two charts here, just kind of representing the same thing. With no help from Edward Jones, people pass the test 66% of the time, but with help from Edward Jones, they pass the same test 9% of the time. Now, even though these statistics are really staggering and Edward Jones is dominant, I believe that there is room for improvement. So the current financial training program right now is really set up for the potential employee in two different ways. They can train the potential employee by inviting them to come to St. Louis, or they can send the materials to them at their home. Now, the one in St. Louis, there's really upsides and downsides to both of these. The one in St. Louis, a lot of people can't come to St. Louis all the time, especially for weeks at a time, which would be the training situation. Now, the good part about this St. Louis part is that you can get one-on-one training from these trainers at Edward Jones. However, if they send the materials to your home, it's going to be more of a self-learning pace kind of thing, and but you're not going to get that one-on-one learning that you would get if you went to St. Louis. So my proposal to improve these stats are to increase the number of training facilities. Right now, obviously, like I just said, there's two options. But if we increase the number of training facilities, I really believe that it would have three main benefits on the company. First of all, it would improve the company's growth. Secondly, it would improve the popularity of the growth. And thirdly, improve the popularity of the company. And thirdly, it would hire the number of great financial advisors. As I continue, I'd like to just further evaluate on these benefits. So the first benefit, company growth. Really, what I mean by this is that as potential employees are able to get one-on-one learning, there's going to be a higher rate of success on the license tests. So there are going to be more. There's going to be more. What was I talking about? Sorry. There's going to be a higher rate of success on these tests, and there's going to be more Edward Jones financial advisors. And I really, I put it out here to kind of simplify things. The greater guidance from Edward Jones equals less failures on these financial advising tests, and that goes on to greater number of licensed financial advisor equals an increase in the number of Edward Jones advising facilities, and an increased number of Edward Jones advising facilities equals company growth. So hope that makes sense to you. Sorry, I kind of butchered that. And the second benefit is popularity growth. Now, this really goes hand in hand with company growth. As the company is growing, the company name is becoming more and more popular, and it's becoming more of a household name. Now, really, the studies that I did on this, the popularity of the company really has a direct indication on the profitability of the company. And I just made another chart here. Company growth equals company name more well-known. The company name more well-known equals increased popularity, and increased popularity equals increased profitability. Benefit 3, higher numbers of great financial advisors. Now, what I mean here by great financial advisor is that Edward Jones employees are special, I believe. In numerous things that I found, they're among the best in customer service and among the best in financial knowledge. Now, what I mean by this is that they are able to help people and help them in their financial questions more efficiently than other companies would. So a greater number of Edward Jones financial advisors equals an increase in the best help for people's financial questions. So a quick summary, there's still room for improvement, I believe, even though the company is really great already. But I believe that if they increase their number of training facilities, that we will to have better company growth, better popularity growth, and an increase in the number of Edward Jones financial advisors. Any questions? Thank you.